One of the more challenging days we've had in a while. Very difficult price action. Market sold off yesterday. I've anticipated since Friday that the smart money might be trying to distribute, and so selling on Friday, selling yesterday, and then you have the Tuesday, which can be known as turnaround Tuesday. The buy the dippers come in and try to run it up overnight. They try to run it up here. They try to run it up here, and so that makes it very challenging when that happens. The direction is down since Friday at the close. Today's range is within yesterday's range, but just massive amounts of chop. You can see that here when you look at the gap up, run the lows, run the highs, dive towards the lows, rally back, dive towards the lows again. And so these are wide ranges. This isn't, if this was happening in a narrow range, it wouldn't be difficult, but this happens in a wide range. It's very fast. The order book is moving really fast. Anticipation of stimulus and earnings and election and just all over the place. Trying to reverse this sell-off from Friday and from yesterday. So a very weak turnaround Tuesday. If that is what is trying to happen, very weak. One of the weaker turnaround Tuesdays I've seen, and so that continues to be bearish. I do think that the euphoric dip buyers were waiting for a stimulus deal today, and they were going to, run it up here. Who knows how far, for how long, but eventually, I think it's got to come back here a little bit. That's just my analysis. The point being, it's a very choppy day, very hard to trade. Losses across the board. Minus 625 in Cobra Euro 3. This started with the NASDAQ. Stock index swing did hit its profit target, plus 475 at the open. And then tick pulse, minus 625, one trade, trying to get this move higher. Market opened higher, sold off, then it rallied again. This trend was pretty smooth right here, and so I was surprised to see it roll over again. But you can see on the 1 minute charts all the wide-ranging chop. I mean, 50 points is a lot of these moves that look fairly small are 50 points or 1,000 per contract, so it's hard to trade with tight stops. So tick count trending Q, 2 losses. Kept trying to buy this dip. The market signaled higher, tried to buy the dip. It sold off further. Market rallied, and so it tried to buy this dip, and then it rolled over, and just a tricky tape. Tick pullback loss, minus 1250 on the day. AT 2020 NQ, minus 725. That's the NASDAQ, E-mini S&P. Challenging day as well. We had this nice entry on tick pullback. Bought the dip, market rallied. Thought it might go higher just because of the stimulus and how they run it up on new stimulus. And rolled over at the end of the day, stopped out on that, minus 525 on tick pullback. Minus 1,025, 60-minute breakout. Data moving average. Let's see, Cobra 3 first. Cobra 3 E-mini S&P, minus 625. Data moving average had a good day yesterday with this trend. Just a chop fest today. You can see even more when we looked at the NASDAQ earlier, an even bigger gap up in the S&P. See gap up, a strong sell-off, and they're going to turn it around. So the gap up, take out the day session lows, run it up, and dive for the lows once again, and then rally and then dive to the lows again. So tricky tape. Adaptive moving average giving back about half of yesterday's gain. So that's typical of trading systems. This chop is about as extreme as I've seen it in a while, though. Very tricky. 60-minute breakout short, minus 1875. Got short, rallied it, got long, dropped it. Got short, rallied it, stopped us out, and then rolled over again. So just a big chop fest today. AT 2019 minus 362.50. So losses across the board, mainly in the stock index futures. Very tough day. Cobra crude oil plus 365 on the aggressive and conservative version. So that was a highlight, small highlight in the midst of all that chop. RBOB, no trades. Natural gas, no trades. Gold, we have Asia Gold 4 2020 and Asia Gold 4 both long. They're up 820, working towards that $1,500 profit target. So gold and crude oil are small highlights on the day amidst all the stock index chop. Silver, no trades. Soybeans, No trades, euro minus 312.50. So overall, a tough trading day, one of the tougher trading days we've seen in a while. And after we did hit equity peaks yesterday in a few of the portfolios, so nice gains yesterday to buffer some of the losses today. So those are the trades on the day for October the 20th, 2020.